Welcome to trigonometric equations involving the t formula. So our reference sheet has the t formulas on it. So given that t equals tan a on 2, sine a is 2t on 1 plus t squared, cos a is 1 minus t squared on 1 plus t squared, and tan a is 2t over 1 minus t squared. There is only one problem with using the t formula. Since tan of minus 90, tan of 90, tan of 270, etc. Do not exist, so when we draw our graphs, they're our asymptotes, then that means that a on 2 cannot equal to those values of minus 90, 90, 270, and therefore we need to check the solutions of, so doubling all of those, because a on 2, we need to check the solutions of minus 180, 185, 40, etc. It's required, and I have an example of one in this video. So using the t formula to solve the following, we solved this in our last video on auxiliary angles. So we're going to get the same result, we're just going to use the t formula instead of the auxiliary angles. So we're going to replace sine a or sine x with 2t on 1 plus t squared and cos x with 1 minus t squared on 1 plus t squared. You'll note we've got a common denominator. So the tops we get 2 third 3 plus 3 minus 3t squared. We're then going to multiply by the 1 plus t squared over to the right hand side, and then equate equal to 0, collecting all the terms for t squared, t, and the common term at the end. And then we're going to just solve using the quadratic formula. So substituting those into the quadratic formula and solving for t, we get t equals 1 or minus 0.268, but remember we're using the t formula, so tan of x on 2 equals to both of those. So when you do shift tan, x on 2 can equal to 45, 225 or 165, and only 2 of those actually is possible to work when you double them, because all the other solutions end up outside our range of 0 and 2 pi. So that's 90 or 330. And we end up with x equals pi on 2, 11 pi on 6, and that's the same solutions we got before. We need to also check the 180 degrees. So subbing in 180 degrees or pi, you'll notice that root 3 times 0 plus 3 times minus 1 does not equal to 3, so 180 is not a solution. Now for this one, 8 sine x minus 3 cos x equals 3. So once again, we're going to replace using the t formula, sine with 2t on 1 plus t squared and cos with 1 minus t squared on 1 plus t squared. So again, you get on the top 16t minus 3t squared. Obviously the minus and the minus make it a plus 3t squared. Multiply the 1 plus 3t squared over the other side. Solving that, we end up with 16t equals 6, so t equals 3/8. So tan of x on 2 equals 3/8. Shift tan, and x on 2 is equal to about 20 degrees 33 minutes or 200 degrees 33 minutes. Obviously, if you double the 200, you get outside our range. So x is 41 degrees, 6 minutes and 44 seconds, which equates to 0.718 radians. So we need to check the 180 or the pi radians. 8 sine pi minus 3 cos pi is 8 times 0 minus 3 times minus 1. That does equal to 3. So therefore pi is a solution. Thank you.